On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Inhabitant.
A person or an animal that lives in a particular place.
Examples:
The early inhabitants of Europe. Inhabitant tax. His family is the oldest inhabitant of the island.
Trilogy.
A series of 3 related works, such as books, plays, or movies, that are connected in some way, often by plot, characters, or theme.
Examples:
Trilogy series. Trilogy format. The Lord of the Rings trilogy is a classic in the fantasy genre.
Conlang.
Short for constructed language, an artificial language created by individuals or communities for artistic, scientific, or cultural purposes.
Examples:
Conlang dictionary. Conlang grammar. The conlang community has grown tremendously with the rise of fantasy literature and films.
Slang.
Informal or non-standard language that is often used within a specific group or culture and may not be considered appropriate in a professional or formal context.
Examples:
Slang phrases. Internet slang. A lot of slang words and phrases were popularized by hip-hop music.
Lingo.
The special vocabulary or terminology used by a particular group or profession.
Examples:
Computer lingo. Medical lingo. The language used in the article was technical lingo, making it difficult for non-experts to understand.
Hoodlum.
A person who engages in criminal or violent behavior, a thug or gangster.
Examples:
Hoodlum behavior. Notorious hoodlum. The police arrested the juvenile hoodlum responsible for the recent string of burglaries in the neighborhood.
Clockwork.
A mechanism in which a series of gears, springs, and other mechanical elements are used to power a device, especially a clock.
Examples:
Run like clockwork. Clockwork precision. The clockwork mechanism in the grandfather clock needed to be wound up every week.
Memorize.
To learn something carefully so that you will remember it exactly.
Examples:
Memorize musical scores. Try hard to memorize the lines. Lawyers need to memorize even the most minor provisions of the law.
Urn.
A large, typically rounded container, often made of ceramic, metal, or glass, used for storing the ashes of a cremated person or pet or for decorative purposes.
Examples:
Memorial urn. Urn decoration. The athlete's remains were scattered at sea rather than placed in an urn.
Elf.
A mythical creature typically depicted as a small, mischievous being with pointed ears and magical powers.
Examples:
Mischievous elf. Helpful elf. I dressed up as an elf for the Christmas party.
Soak.
To allow liquid to be absorbed, typically by immersing in it, to leave as a guarantee in return for money.
Examples:
Soak in a hot spring. Soak away stress. I soaked the shirt in the sink before washing it.
Conjugate.
To give the different forms of a verb, as they vary according to voice, mood, tense, number, and person.
Examples:
Conjugate the verb. A conjugated protein. The verb is conjugated in the main alternative form.
Dedicate.
To give all of your energy, time, etc., entirely to a specific person, activity, or cause, to set apart for a particular purpose or use.
Examples:
Dedicate a few hours. Dedicate a chapter to the subject. He dedicated his life to helping others.
Hamlet.
A small village or settlement, often without a church.
Examples:
Hamlet Village. Historic hamlet. The winter snowstorm entirely engulfed the small hamlet.
Pronounce.
To say or speak a word or words correctly or in a particular way.
Examples:
Pronounce a judgment. Pronounce a name. She struggled to pronounce the word in a foreign language.
Uvula.
A fleshy, cone-shaped structure that hangs down from the soft palate at the back of the throat, playing a role in speech and swallowing.
Examples:
Infected uvula. Sore uvula. The doctor recommended surgery to address the enlarged uvula, causing sleep apnea.
Heartfelt.
Genuine, sincere, and expressing deep feelings or emotions.
Examples:
Heartfelt apology. Heartfelt condolence. The letter was a heartfelt expression of gratitude to her parents.
Quad.
Short for quadrangle, a square or rectangular open area or courtyard, often surrounded by buildings or used for recreational or social purposes.
Examples:
Quad room. Quad biking. We met at the campus quad to study for our upcoming exams.
Valedictory.
Relating to a farewell or final address, typically delivered at a graduation ceremony or on leaving a position or place, bidding goodbye.
Examples:
Valedictory letter. Valedictory address. The valedictory speech left the graduating class feeling inspired and motivated.